Coming up on Mountain News this morning, an organization in our region is awarded funding to help improve mental health resources in schools. And Eastern Kentucky schools work to keep kids fed throughout the summer, as effects from flooding and inflation might be making an impact on families.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Chas Gayhart. It is 5:34 on Thursday, May 18th. Let's go over and check in again with Brandon.
Well, the forecast this morning, Chas, we've got some fog in here. We've got some fog out there this morning. So
and it's cool.
Exactly. A little bit on the chilly side this morning. I just adjusted the temperatures here recently because we're in the 40s in some locations this morning, including up on Buffalo Mountain. Look at the fog down in the valley once we take a look at that camera shot there. And you can see like it's a blanket there across the region. So again, hazard under that blanket, foggy outside the WYMT studios and a lot of the valley locations under that blanket this morning. So temperatures that are online there, everybody online except for Clintwood and Jonesville, we've got 40s in Grundy, Prestonsburg, Ashland, Irvin's our cold spot now down to 44, 46 in Hazard, 48 in Williamsburg, 50 in Manchester, Pikeville, and Wise, one of those three, and Logan. One of those four will probably fall into the 40s here pretty soon. 57 in Monticello, one of our warmer spots. Now there is some warm air to our west and south. 63 Clarksville, 63 Nashville, 59 Paducah and Carbondale, and 62 in Knoxville this morning. 42 across the river in Cincinnati. So we're going to try 49 for now. The temperature keeps dipping when we have to adjust it again. Sunshine to start today, a few clouds to end it, and we could see some spotty showers, maybe a rubble of thunder a little bit later on this afternoon. Chas?
Thanks, Brandon. Mental health has been a hot topic of discussion in recent years, with the focus shifting on children and their mental well-being. Now, the U.S. Department of Education is taking action, awarding one Southeast Kentucky co-op funding to help improve school-based mental health resources. WYMT's Alyssa Williams has the story.
Students' mental health has become a priority for the Southeast South Central Educational Cooperative in London, and thanks to federal funding, the co-op will now have the means to put their plans of helping students into action.
Part of what we're going to do with the grant is identify clinical mental health professionals that can come alongside our school districts and provide mental health services to students that are in their schools.
Those with the co-op say the $6 million awarded by the U.S. Department of Education will help to prevent students from having to leave school to receive the mental health resources they need.
Right now we just don't have enough school counselors or other mental health professionals in our schools to support the student needs. So we're looking to increase the number of professionals that are able to serve students on site in their school buildings.
The co-op also plans to partner with local universities and other organizations in this mission.
We're going to be able to partner with some of the outside agencies like our Frisky Group and some of the other mental health organizations. So that's very exciting for the co-op to be able to expand our services in that respect.
Rockcastle County School Superintendent Carrie Ballinger says she is excited to see these plans implemented within her district.
Oftentimes our region is overlooked. And it's important to know that we can be on the cutting edge and that we're making sure that our students, all of the students in this part of Kentucky, are receiving all of the services that they need and deserve as well.
Aiming to improve students' mental health in Southeast Kentucky. In London, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Those with the Southeast South Central Education Co-op say the funding is only allotted for 5 years, but they hope to help as many of the 76 schools as they serve as they can. And with the school year coming to a close, many school districts will continue to feed students during the summer months. Perry County Schools will be hosting food programs at all of its schools in the county. Nutritionist Alexis Martin says the program will be eligible for children of all ages. Martin says along with daily meals for students, parents will be able to pick up meals for the entire week.
They don't have to come out every day to get these meals. They can come out on Mondays, and we're actually going to be open until 5:30, and they can come and get these meals that will last them 7 days. And then the following Monday, they can come back again and get them for another 7 days.
She says they have seen an increase in students needing such programs since the July flood. To find out if your school district will have a summer food program, contact Food Services or the Board of Education in your district. The Pritchard Committee is a nonprofit devoted to bright futures which starts with educating the leaders of tomorrow. And while Kentucky ranks in the top 5 U.S. states for its graduation rate, the organization is focusing in on the durable skills garner greatness beyond the test scores. WYMT's Betty Forbes visited Belfry High School, where one teacher is being recognized for helping that vision become a reality.
I love it. I want to learn more.
While core classes are always an important focus for student success,
our students are hungry for how their education is relevant for their future.
The Pritchard Committee believes true growth comes when you pair essential instruction with emboldened innovation.
So we know there are educators who are working on deeper learning in the classroom, recognizing that students have so much opportunity after they graduate and are bringing their knowledge and skills back to the classroom.
When I go outside, I know exactly how much I don't know.
One of those educators, Dr. Haridas Chandran, has been introducing durable skills through deviceful science for the last 23 years.
Because when I came here, I looked at the education system where it's like a cookie cutter. Just whatever they learn, they just give it to in paper, and then they said, okay, I got a degree.
Giving his Belfry Pirates the wheel, preparing them to set sail toward a future of their own design.
Homepage, as you can see, is social media.
I want them to do something what they've learned and go beyond.
Which is how his teaching fits with the Meaningful Diploma series created by the committee, celebrating classrooms that practice things like critical thinking, communication, creativity, and character.
So employers are saying we want these skills and we're looking for these skills in the workforce. So the response from educators should be we're stepping up to the plate.
So as Doc prepares for retirement, leaving his classroom at the end of the school year, his lessons live on.
It's back to students owning the power of their own education and seeing themselves in the future with what they've done here.
As his Pirates push on.
It's all because of the kids. I just mentored them.
In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
To find out more about the research into durable skills and the Meaningful Diploma series, we'll have the links to do so on our website, WYMT.com. The Louisville Orchestra is making its first stops on its In Harmony tour across the mountains this week. Yesterday in Floyd County, the orchestra also had smaller ensembles visit several locations in the Prestonsburg area. At the Floyd County Library, 3 musicians performed a piece written by one of their own composers as an accompaniment to a children's book. One musician, Scott Legier, says it is important to share the love of music across the Commonwealth.
We're just sharing our passion for music with these communities who share their passion for music with us as well. These concerts are so important just to take ourselves out of the metro area and engage with everyone who loves music. This music is really for everyone.
The orchestra will also be taking the stage this evening at 7:30 at the Appalachian Wireless Arena in Pikeville, and tickets are completely free at the door. Just ahead this morning, the widow of the late actor Bob Saget encourages his fans to spread love in a way of celebrating what would have been his 65th birthday.
Spotty rain chances are possible the next couple of days, but the next big weather maker looks to be in our area by this weekend. I'll have the latest in about 3 minutes.